Tonight, a criminal gets busted thanks to his wife, international drug kingpin Luis Manuel Piguado Grijalaba, who cares, was tracked down by DEA agents who analyzed the location of his wife's social media pictures.
The rules specify that when we have a gender non-binary candidate or officer, the non-binary individual is counted as neither male nor female, and the remaining 6 offices must be gender balanced.
Look. Shit. That's a good deal. Extra foam. I got a bunch of money, too.
People are aroused.
Oh, look, it's on. I'm glad you said that.
They're all like...
Granted, she's a prostitute and she did use you as something of a pimp, but we all make mistakes.
I haven't seen people so aroused in a very, very long time.
Okay, now give me that box.
Velma, wait. Are you sure you won't hallucinate?
Yes.
So they're going to fight for these things.
They are selling what's called onesies.
Like all of these people that were scared before about like being associated with him.
They are selling what's called onesies. These are little things, clothing for babies.
Give me the hat.
You know how mad witches can get.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. Strange-looking marks gouged in the trail.
The resistance is strong. You felt it.
To use the cynicism. And
I would like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework. Because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off.
Are you supportive of these onesies?
wherever there's a hypocritical window, for example, I think.
And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here. Oh, yeah. Let me explain something to you.
My hallucinations were caused by my desire to make my dad love me.
And we are going to keep at it.
All right, man. Get out of that jalopy and let's talk some business.
Reportedly considering a wave of preemptive pardons. Does this concern you? All these preemptive pardons?
Well, it concerns me in terms of what kind of precedent it sets and how the rest of the world looks at us as a nation of laws and justice. You're not going to see...
and the hypocrisy is what gets exploited.
Are you supportive of this closing?
With the results of the previous 4 elections, our elected officers are currently 2 male and 2 female. In order to be gender balanced, we must elect 1 male.
I mean, we're talking about onesies here.
You jacking me?
I am the Mac Daddy of Heimlich County. I play it straight up, yo.
Forgot what it was for.
Huh.
You think it was for lattes?
Yeah, probably.
That's the worst thing you can do because, like, what are you like? Oh, I love selling cocaine and killing people that cross me, but it's just time to settle down, you know?
I don't know, but I'll bet it's a clue.
Americans, lo and behold, like democracy and feeding their children.
Made a fool of himself.
Are you supportive of this closing?
And you're doing this on public trust.
Right.
On like taxpayer finance, public, facilities.
So you like money and sex? You're tripping me out.
What the? This guy could be extradited, Joe, because of his wife's carelessness. Has this ever happened to you when you're on the run?
Greg, when I was a drug kingpin in the 80s, the last thing I wanted to do was get married. Why would a drug kingpin ever get married, you know?
Man, that's the biggest mistake a pimp could make. Marrying one of his hoes.
That's the worst thing you can do because, like, what are you like? Oh, I love selling cocaine and killing people that cross me, but it's just time to settle down, you know?
You know, like, as fun as I'm sure it was to get validation from what other men who aren't your husband by posting that bikini photo, now he's in prison, and you also look like an idiot. Good luck getting another drug lord.
Because when you saw I was willing to die for my truth,
of course.
You're regulating the market that you're trading on.
Exactly. And
you
like
run the casino.
And then we're supposed to act like money doesn't only corrupts Republicans? Give me a fucking break.
You supportive of these onesies?
Because without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Instead of debating Bobby Kennedy on these unimpeachable things he's saying, they were impugning him for supporting baby onesies.
Governors are out there.
We really shouldn't be doing this.
Doing what?
Dropping in on that witch without being invited.
That's a good way to think about things in general.
Yeah.
What would the superhero do right now?
Yeah, because I'm saying, I read about Jesus getting to the mountaintop and the devil saying you can have all of this and him.
I didn't even know he was going to get into the religious aspects of it. I just got into the religious aspect. This is the kind of larger simpatico, because I haven't even watched this.
Dude.
It's...
Yes!
Not one time were the words obesity, diabetes, or heart disease uttered.
It is
That's so crazy.
It's so
It's crazy.
I feel like every woman nowadays is giving their whereabouts at all times. Women have never been more scared, and yet you can find them anywhere. Look on the internet, they can't help but post their every cup of coffee, their every lunch, their every location.
Yeah.
Footprints? People were just here. And what's this? Jinkies!
Jinkies? Why are you saying jinkies? Is this like when you tried to make Keep It Frosty a thing?
No! Someone wrote jinkies on this paper. But why? You'll never know, Velma.
When you say it's a spiritual issue, explain what you mean by that.
From the most common basic level to the most elite level.
Fully, until now. That's the larger kind of overall kind of crazy, larger kind of weird coincidence that just keeps kind of reoccurring here. As of course, there's larger religious aspects of this, and whether you're religious or not, you got to understand, a lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of the controllers, a lot of the big time producers, a lot of the big time players, they don't believe in religion, but they believe in the devil.
We need to be Democrats who walk the walk and talk the talk. There is an insane amount of hypocrisy.
One female and one person of any gender.
The issue is that the fact that Ozempic is being pushed on 12-year-olds, not codes that talk about healthy eating.
There is an insane amount of hypocrisy.
Look, how far is it? Can we just take a cab or something?
Oh, shit.
That's your car.
Oh, hell yeah!
Come on.
I'm like, do you all really think that people don't see this shit? Like,
They believe in Satan. They believe in Lucifer. They believe in doing the work of evil. And then when you start looking at the larger kind of subliminal messages, when you start looking at these kind of larger MK Ultra-like sort of projects that are kind of inundated with these larger predictive programming things that are implemented in our heads through the forms of entertainment that allow us to, of course, think we're just enjoying and seeing pleasurable things. In reality, it's programming us to the likings of some very sinister evil.
they're all in now.
You're absolutely right, Jesse. This is spiritual. This is spiritual. The issue is that the fact that Ozempic is being pushed on 12-year-olds, not codes that talk about healthy eating.
Like and this is the thing. It's like people think that everyday people are stupid. Give me a fucking break.
Hallelujah, Jesus, hallelujah.